Okay, welcome to our Shuffle Zoom. Real quick, I'm going to turn it over to Carla. Carla is going to share with us this evening how we can use our shuffle cards as an Instagram one link, show you and explain where you can find out how to do the messenger bot on there and some other great things. And then I'm going to share some card design and lead share and how you can get unlimited leads from your shuffle and some follow-ups. So with that, I'll bring it over to Carla so she can share her screen and show us her fantastic.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so let's go over here and I'm going to show you guys my Instagram account, and I'm going to show you like what I do with my one link. So if you're not familiar with Instagram, you get one link, one. Okay, now I know this is a personalized link. That is not possible to do a personalized link without a blog. The reason why it says carlalytle.com/connect with me is because I have a blog, and I'm using something called Pretty Links, which allows you to take any link and change it into a link that is associated with your blog. So if you don't have a blog, you can't do that, but you can still use your shuffle tool to do all of this goodness. Only this link would just be some kind of shuffle link. It would say something, something shuffle. So let's just look at it, because it's like the easiest way to explain it is to actually show you guys what it does. So again, on Instagram, you only get one link. So if you put your website there, your company sponsored website, then that's really all you can do is just direct them to a generic company sponsored website, which a lot of people don't connect with a company sponsored website because it is very generic and it's branded toward the company, not towards you. So you can use one of your shuffle cards to actually be a link, or what I like to call a mini web page. So it's just like a one-page mini web page, almost like a blog without as many capabilities because it's just one web page. So you create your card inside Shuffle. It has a picture of me. Again, my company sponsored webpage, my picture of me is literally like this size. So it's super small. So you get a big image of you. You can pick any image you like and you can change it as frequently as you like. You also have all of your links to connect with you on social media if you have different other social media channels, which your company sponsored link right here in this website will not give you all connection to every single social media network, which your shuffle card does. You can put your name in there. You can also change all the colors, which is fantastic for me. I love it because if you don't know a lot about me, a big part of what I teach is branding the vision of you, branding yourself, because people buy from a person way faster than they buy from a company. They connect with people. And a part of that branding involves color. If you would like to get more information on branding yourself, you can check out my website, which is carlalytle.com. You can see my name spelled right there. We're not going to get into that today, but that's why color was exciting. So then you can also write a personalized message. It's right there that tells your people in your Instagram account, like right here, you don't get a lot. You only get a certain number of things that you can put in your Instagram bio. So using your card as your Instagram bio link allows you to talk more to people and add more words. You don't get that option on Instagram. And then obviously there's my email too. One of the cool things about it is you get this little function on your shuffle card. These are the first two cards when you open your shuffle app to create a card that come up, if you're wondering, because not all cards have this function on it. So just make sure you pick one that does. But this is fantastic because it allows you to link pictures to the actual link. So right here, if this was my company sponsored webpage and they clicked on that, it would land them on one big page and they wouldn't be able to find any of the products. And being able to tag a picture and say, link in bio to shop this necklace is powerful. But if they go to your generic company sponsored webpage and they have to look for the necklace and they don't know the name of the necklace, and now they're searching for the necklace, sometimes they just don't, they get off of it. They're like, it takes too long. It's too complicated. I can't find it. Forget it. I'll just go to Walmart. So this allows you to actually link products. Okay. So if you're talking in this picture, like click the link in the bio to check out my necklace, you can put a picture of the necklace here. And then when they click on this picture, it's going to take them directly to that page on your company sponsored website. So let me just kind of show you guys what that means. I'll go to Amazon. Okay. So I could send you directly to Amazon, right? And it's going to land you here. And I could tell you the name of the product and you could type it in and hopefully you'll be able to find it. Or let's just say I want to promote this dress. There's a link right here that will take me to this dress. It's the same with your company sponsored webpage. So you would copy this link, post your picture, and then stick the specific link right here. So I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I feel like I might have confused you guys, but I'm just going to click on it and show you. So here's a picture of my virtual business card. It takes them right over to sign up for my virtual business card. Or if they're interested in sending a greeting card, it's going to take them right over to my send out cards page. But again, you can make this super specific and put your products in here. So you would take, if you're selling this necklace and you're like, if you want my jewelry, check out the link in the bio. You put a picture of your necklace here, and then when they click on it, it takes them to that necklace on your company sponsored page. You can also add websites at the bottom. So like if you get too much in here, or let's just say you did a really good Facebook post I'll just go to my Facebook. Please excuse anything that pops up from crazy people because I don't even know. Let me go to my pages. Here we go. So let's just say I wanted to link a specific video. Okay, I'm just going to click on this video. Okay, I can copy this link again, go over to my shuffle card and put makeup video or tips on losing weight. And I can type that in as the name, and then when they click on it, it will take them right over to my Facebook linked video. Okay, so that's really cool that you can also add additional links in. Plus, you can add a contact me feature, which is, again, way more than you can do with this little tiny eeny-weeny link on Instagram. So it really allows you to do a lot of stuff. I also use this for Twitter too, because Twitter only gives you one link as well. And if you're sharing your stuff over to Twitter, then you would want them to be able to, your Instagram stuff, if you're sharing it over to Twitter, you'd want them to be able to click on these things as well. So they can fill out all of that. They can also forward the card, save the card, and then obviously create their own design. Plus, I don't know why it's not showing. For some reason, it's not showing on here. I don't know why. There's also, for some reason, it's not showing at the current moment. But you can also link your Instagram, your Facebook Messenger to this as well. And it pops up as a little Facebook Messenger icon. I don't know if I'm not seeing the icon now because I'm on Zoom and it's covered somewhere, but there is an icon that pops up that you can add your messenger link to, where they can click on that icon from your shuffle card and directly message you over on Facebook. Okay, which is really cool because they don't have to leave the app to do it. It's just a little button that appears and they can click on it and it connects right there. So that was super cool. It may be because I created another card that might have messed it up somehow. So that's basically how you can use it for your Instagram and Twitter, which is also an added bonus if anybody does Twitter. And if you're like, how do I get my Shuffle Pro on Facebook? And I'm going to try to show you guys a part of this video so you can see it on her card. If you're looking for how to integrate, because you can add the Facebook Messenger button to any card, absolutely any card. So it could be on your business card as well as your Instagram link. You can put it anywhere. And this video shows you how to do it. I can't show you guys how to do it because I don't know how she did it in the video, but she blocked out her page's personal information, and I don't know how to create that. But if you're looking for the video, and Lisa's going to upload this to YouTube, so she'll link it in the comment section below if you guys are watching the replay on YouTube. But if you're not and you're just looking for it, if you type in Shuffle Pro Facebook Messenger bot integration, I have no clue why they named it that. It's like the worst name ever. It will take you over to this video, or again, it'll be linked in the comment section below. But you can see she walks you through. Oh, she walks you through exactly how to do it, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. I should have just screenshot her video. Then I could have done it. That would have been a great way to do it. So right there, you can see that the Facebook Messenger app pops up and you can message the page. It's super simple to do. All you have to do is follow this video, and basically you just need some information from your Facebook page. So you have to go over to your Facebook page, inside settings, scroll down to the bottom and add LFI to that. Like she gives it to you. It's https://applfi.com, but watch this video. She'll give you all the details. And then you will need your, this is the part I can't block out. I don't know how she did it. You will need your page ID number, okay, which if you click on the About section on Facebook, on your Facebook page, and scroll all the way down to page ID, you'll see your page ID. And you will then take that and post that over onto your shuffle card where it asks for your Facebook bot information. It's that page ID number. But you also, again, inside settings, have to add LFI apps. You have to tell Facebook that it's okay for LFI apps to be added a bot to that. So there's a two-part process. Again, Shuffle Pro, Facebook Messenger bot integration. And since we're here, real quick, I will give my YouTube channel a shout out and tell you guys that there is a playlist. If you go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Carla Lytle, there is a playlist that says Instagram. It's right there. And on this playlist, there is a whole bunch of information about, and if you scroll down, you will see the free tool every Instagram account needs, which is where I go over this information I just went over again. And you can see for some reason, the messenger thing worked on that day. I don't know what's going on today. And you can also see this, I think it's this one. Oh, I hate that the Zoom thing is like in my way. Okay. Where is it? I don't know why this didn't go in order. Okay, it's not, I guess it didn't link. Okay, I'll show you guys from the other page. I'll add it. It'll be there eventually. How to create your first personal web page. This is a walkthrough of how to create your first personal web page that shows you exactly how to do this. And that again is over on my YouTube channel, which is carlalytle.com. How to create your first personal web page, and that would be for Instagram. So I think that's that. I did it kind of fast. Is there any questions, I guess, that I know I kind of went through that like super fast. So anybody have any questions?
Yeah, you have to have the Shuffle Pro in order to do this? Is there a difference? I mean, I don't know. I think I have the basic. I didn't pay for anything extra.
I don't believe so. I think the Facebook Messenger bot may only be available if you have the monthly subscription, not just the free card. But everything else you should be able to do. Lisa, you can do the contact me and everything on the one card, right? Yeah. So it's just, I think it's just the Facebook Messenger bot that you don't get with the free card. But I could be wrong. If there's a hole for it, plug it in and see if it works.
No, I was just
I'll
curious.
show everybody where that's at here in a second when we go on and look at the cards, where to put that bot. And if you guys don't have it, then you'd want to have your paid prescription, which is, most people I think that are on today do. So.
Oh, and I'll give you guys an extra tip too. Like this is one that I gave in that video and I almost forgot about. So I'm really glad that I remembered it right now. This is a great thing to do. Let me just see, link tree. If you want to look for people like to prospect about Shuffle, this is a great place to go on Instagram. So I'm just gonna, hopefully this will take me over. Okay, she's in Brazil. Okay, you see right here, she has link tree. Linktree is another program that you can use that's similar to Shuffle, where you can build a card. Only the kicker is, let's look at her Linktree account. Linktree doesn't allow you to have a lot of these features. Like, look how basic this is. You get a little tiny picture, you get her Instagram thing, you get her blog, and all like these. This is it. And this is not an uncommon Linktree account. Like, this is what they all look like. So if you want to, you can actually go to people that have Linktree, to people that are using that, because they're using that to build their business. And anytime you see any influencer or anybody have a Linktree in their thing, you can actually message them and say, hey, again, see, they all look the same. There's just, you know, which if you look at Shuffle, it's like, wow, this is so much better than what they've got going on. So you just go to them and you say, you know, hey, I see you're using link. First of all, give them a compliment. This is how you approach people on Instagram. So first of all, you give them a compliment and say, hey, I really like your page, think it's cool. I see you're using Linktree. Would you be open to me showing you another program that might give you more benefits? And if they say yes, then you say, great, go over to my bio and click the link. I can get you that exact same thing if that's something you're interested in. And you can just start the conversation. And then, like, my whole thing with that, where I think it's really great, is if it's an account that's like, obviously he's not into makeup, but if it was like a makeup blogger or something that had this, then after I've already connected with them and I've already given them a great way to build their business by showing them how they can get a tool that can be better than what they're already using, then I'm building that relationship. Maybe then I can bridge it to my makeup business or my health and fitness business, or I can bridge it to something else because they've already obviously thought that one piece of my advice was valuable. So maybe they would be more open to taking another opportunity with me. So anytime you see anything like Linktree or any of that in the comment section, you can actually reach out to them and talk to them about Shuffle. And if they happen to be, oh my God, I did not mean to follow that person. If they happen to be an influencer, you know, they may have more influencer friends. And if they tell their influencer friends and then more people find out, then you're building a Shuffle business off of just getting one person to change from Linktree to Shuffle. And Linktree has a paid part of it too. It also has a free part, just like Shuffle. I think their paid part is $6. So it is a little bit cheaper than the 50% off Shuffle, $4 a month. But I don't think Linktree, and you can earn a percentage off Shuffle. So that is an added bonus, especially if you get a big influencer that has a lot of friends. And a lot of times, again, the influencers are friends with other influencers. So that's just a pro tip that could make you some money. And I think that's it for me. And let's see if I can figure out now. Hit the stop share. Yay, I did it.
Yay!
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
There, now you can hear me. All right, perfect. That was great. Yep, that was good. Now, one thing that I'll show you guys how to do now is take that information. I love that part. When Carla did that the other day, I thought, oh my God, I have to have her share that, because so many people don't realize, and they're really trying to use Instagram a lot more, and we're really trying to get that into our business and ourselves become somewhat of an influencer and a follower, so that people will be interested in what we have. So with that, I think our Shuffle tool, most are not using the benefits of the Shuffle. They're not using, they have their card. I watch it. I mean, we're going to get into my Shuffle here in a second. You're going to see you're not utilizing everything that you can to make you money. And that's the whole point behind it. The makers of Shuffle were absolutely fabulous, and they did this wonderful thing with Shuffle, and they're always adding, and they're always updating, and they're always keeping us. So let me share my screen now and go into, here we go, Shuffle. So this is my Shuffle. I do have the regular Pro Shuffle, like Cynthia, you were saying, where I do pay the $9.99 a month. And that's, you know, one of the things that I like to share with everybody is the fact that it's, you know, you can upgrade to 100 cards. So if you're in the type of business that you do real estate or you sell cars, or it's huge, like you have videos on top of videos that you want to, it's worth it. One-time upgrade with Shuffle, it's $50 and you never pay it again. And you're paying $9.99 a month for 100 cards. So you couldn't get more. And I would like to say most people are like, well, I'm barely using one card. Well, I have a hard time keeping up with just 10 because I'm always changing them. You know, I'm always have to go in and change one that I really like because I'm like, oh, I really like that card, but I'm going to change it because I want to do something different. So, you know, play around with this after you're watching this today so that you can, you know, use it for all of your ventures. So let's go in. This is, we'll use the Elixir because I'll probably be changing that. And I'm doing this from the computer. And this is actually easier sort of to do from here. But when you click on the three dots, because you can do all of this from your phone, but when you click on these three dots, you can share it, preview it, get your untrackable link if you want to share it somewhere real quick, edit it, see what the activity on this card, check the stats out on this card, clone the card, see how your campaign, how many campaigns you have that you've set up. I set up campaigns on all my cards, which I will show you tonight as well, and the Facebook pixel. You can do all of this from on here, you know, or you can just delete it, which I've never deleted any of them. I just re-edit them. And what's nice about this is that it's kind of a little bit easier to do it and follow it on here, but some of the things I like also to do just from my phone, and that's a nice that you could do it from both. So we're gonna go on here and just let me show you what this card looks like before we do anything to it. So this is just the card that I have for Elixir. I have the Elixir video that I picked up from Avon because they have that on their YouTube. So anything you want, like to put on here, you can do that. One thing I don't have is that first card that she was showing, that Carla was just showing. So we're going to actually change this and have it so that it does the scroll at the bottom, so you can see how to add and make that clickable, like she was saying. Again, you want to order this or you want to join and save 40%. Here's all my links. I placed them at the bottom, but there's several templates to choose from, which I'll show you. So let's go back, close this out. And another thing that's great about the Shuffle app, which you realize is your business cards, and that's what these basically are, digital little website business cards that you have right on your phone. You have the ability to have little 10-mini websites at your fingertips. Something that people don't throw away when they have, you know, business cards get tossed in the garbage. People don't keep them. You lose that information. With Shuffle, with your having it on your phone, it's as easy as scanning their card right into your phone. And I do it all the time. People hand me business cards. It's my favorite. I take it very quickly and I go, hold on, let me get you mine. And I literally take my phone, swipe up on Shuffle, take a picture of their card, add it to my contacts, and send them mine and hand them back their business card. Because at that point, I have their whole business card in here. So it stays in my contacts and never have to worry about it. Super cool. So we're going to hit edit, and we're going to edit this card. So this is where you get to choose the template. So we're going to choose a template. So right here it says change template. So when they come up, and we go to the beginning, the first few of them, she said were the ones like, oh my God, everybody's kind of in my way here. So I gotta move y'all. Let me just, okay. Right here, and I think this would be the one that has the slide on it. So I'm not sure if this goes back and forth or not, but you kind of check them out and see. I think this one does it as well, or it goes back and forth. I don't think this one does. Maybe. Well, let's try this first one. Let's see what this one looks like. What's at the top? So this is where my picture is going to be. This is where my thing. Yes.
It's the first two. When you
These two?
The first two are the ones that have it. Yes.
All right. We'll choose this one then. Perfect. We'll select this template. All right. Yay. So it takes all the information that I already have and it's just changing it. So I'm not going to keep probably any of the same information. We're going to change it all up. So now you see all of my links, which I have them all. I have the LinkedIn, and this is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google Plus, and Pinterest, all right here. And all they have to do is click on them. And like, you know, Carla was even sharing, putting this on Instagram, you're not getting all of that. Nobody's going to get all of that from you. Depending on what picture you want to use or what you want to have on here is going to depend what color I'm going to change my buttons to. So I'm not really sure what picture we want to use, but say we're going to go with this one and we leave it. We'll leave the, I would change it to a gold color so that the buttons are that color and my name would be that color. So it would be more, it could more, you know, match. Or if you want to pick like something more bold, do that. So you change your button color, and like if you want more colors, go to more, get the spinny wheel up, pick your color in here and choose it. So you can make that color perfect to match your picture, okay? Or if I just wanted to make this a picture of myself, I could do that as well, which is kind of nice. Of course, this has all the information that it has about this. The video is now way down at the bottom on this card, which I do like having the video on there. And I'll show you one of my other cards where I have 2 videos on there from the company, which is really cool. So depending on what you're trying to advertise, you can do that as well. So we have that, we picked a template. Now the next button here is info. So you go to next and your information is on here. So I'm titling it A New Elixir. You can make the title whatever you want. You can change the name you want on it. I'm going to allow, of course, for text messages from there. Here is the shuffle chat, and here is the messenger bot. So if you want to put the Facebook Messenger bot on, you're going to click this over. This is where you're going to put your Facebook page ID, which on that video, she shows you where to find that on your Facebook page. And you also have to, she shows you how to add Elify as a website that you're going to allow to go and view your Facebook, to use the bot. I'm not doing that right now because I don't remember how to get to it. So plus all that information shows up, but you go and find that, that's where you put it. You can put another phone number on here. You can change your company if you don't want it to be like that you're with Avon. You want this to be very generic. You want people not to know what it is that you're doing. You can just put a different company or not put a company at all and just put national seller, national recruiter. Address if you wish. This is your about text. So this is the information that's going to show up in here. You can bold it, underline it. I like doing this part a lot of times from my phone because these little dots and like check marks and things that I use, I do that from my phone because I use little emojis. So you can do that and use emojis, and you can do that from your phone. But you can start this here and always edit that later from your phone if you want to, if you find that it's easier to do it on here. So that's where you get all this information from, and then that would be your whole inside and all of your info. Next, you're going to go to your picture. So this is where you're going to change your photo, which is your photo, your logo, which down here, this is my logo. This is change your product images. So these images right here, which is what Carla was showing you, this is where you're going to change your product images. So I'm going to click on that because I don't have any photos and I would have to add an image. So let me see, I don't know if I have any in here. I didn't get prepared to do this, but let's go to my image file and see if I have any. So let's see if we have anything different we can choose from in here. I delete a lot of my pictures all the time, so that's not going to be probably very helpful. That's kind of a place I can be. I don't have really good, I only have that one other image. So let's just use that image that I have that's right there. That's me. Oh, we'll use my book. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to use my book. So let's see how that looks. Bring it down a little bit. Well, I'd have to edit this out a lot to use it, but we can use it just like that, I suppose. So this is just kind of for you guys so we can do this. So crop and put it on. What I would do with this is this link right here that I'm going to use would be how to go buy it from Amazon. So with that, we'll go and see if I can find my Amazon link. So if we go to Amazon, oops, sorry, can't type, y'all. It's been a long day. And I put success with Scola in this here. I'm gonna, so you guys can't see. Here we go. Success, Scola. There's my book. Yay! Look at that. So I'm going to click on this because I want this to be the link. Up here now, I do believe to get it. It's up on top and it's blocked by all of this nonsense. Copy that link. Go back to shuffle. Put my link here. Oh, shit. Paste. Why is it not pasting in there? Let's go back again and try it. Did I not copy it? Copy. It's not letting me do that. Why is it not letting me put this link in here?
Control V. Control and the V. Like in van.
The V in van, and then control. Well,
hold control and then hit V, the letter V.
To put it down there?
Yeah, to put it in the link. No. Go back to the Shuffle by Elify. You've already copied it.
It's
Now,
not letting me go in there now. Well, let's just do that. Oh, well, let me go on the link part at all now.
Back out of it.
Do it again.
Yeah. The control and the letter V as in van is the shortcut for paste.
Well, it wouldn't let me, but I'm putting it up anyways because you get the gist of it. We could also, you can go do a product image if you've ever done a product image from your Facebook. I mean, from your, like if you're an Avon rep and you go on the actual page, you can literally, there we go. Maybe it'll do it now. Let's go down and see, there it is, yay! So then do you just go over to put more in, or did I only put one? I don't remember.
It was not easy for me to do this on the computer. This specific thing.
Is it easier on your phone?
It's way easier on your phone. And the video that I put up that's on my YouTube channel right now, which I'll add to my Instagram thing, is screenshots from my phone of exactly step-by-step how to do it.
Cool. All right, we'll have to check it out. Well, this one right here would be showing up that it would be clickable. So if it's easier, and this is just changing it. So if we're going to be able to do more, I don't know. It's
click add image. Click add image. I wonder if that works.
Let's do this one.
Yep.
Well, you got to find this link. So we'll go to Avon. So I want them to buy it right from me. I would go right to my page. Right to my store. I'm going to view my store. I'm going to find the link for the elixir. ELIXIR, dual elixir. Perfect. Here's the link. Copy it. Go back here. Control V. Save it. Put the link on after. Does not want to put the link on right there. Once I save it, it allows me to put the link on after that, which probably, of course, is much easier on the phone. So we're doing it this way, but a lot of people aren't good using their little phones because they can't see, but of course it says right here, insert link. So I'm gonna paste it right in there and then save it. And that gives me two. So now when we get on here, now we can go back and forth. You can see the first one shows them my book. Oops, that one is now, the first one's not going back and forth, which I don't understand why this is not working. But you've seen they were both on there. So the first one.
Because you're in the edit, it's not gonna let you scroll through it.
No, we can't scroll in the edit. You're right. All right, well, you see there's two dots. We have them on there. I have this. I'm not going to change it right now. So we have our images. Those are our logo, or all of our images. Now we go to the next button. Next button is your social information. This is where you get all of your key little bullets here, okay? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google+, Pinterest. If you don't have them all and you only have Facebook and Twitter, put those on and have the two, have the three, like Carla showed. But whatever it is, you have to go and find your links and do this. Now, if you are confused how to add that on there, again, go to that YouTube channel, an Elify YouTube channel even, and it'll show you exactly how to add these on. She has videos for all of this, but this is where you add them all. If you have Skype and you do that a lot, you can add that. If you have WhatsApp, you can add that. I don't. I do have Snapchat. Line ID, I do not have. This is where your YouTube videos come in. So if you want to have some videos on your card, you can have a couple of them on here at the bottom. And that's the difference between just having a simple link or sharing something this magnificent with somebody. You meet somebody and they're like, what do? You can literally show them. You can have all the picture links at the bottom with quick shop little tools. You can have a few videos on products or yourself if you do them, and you have that all at the bottom. So this is the first video. Now I took this video and I saved it from our company site, uploaded it to YouTube so that I could put it on here because only YouTube links work. So if you have another YouTube video, if I want to go to my own YouTube channel, for instance, which we'll do that, go to YouTube real quick. And
while you're doing that, I do want to give a word of caution for using this as a Instagram link. And you probably want to take your phone number out if it's going to be a public Instagram feed. For no other reason other than there are some really skeezy male trolls specifically on Instagram, and you really don't want some of those people knowing your telephone number. Now, obviously, if you're using it as a business card or when you can control the people that see the information and you're physically handing somebody the information, it's a little bit different than just putting it online. But I mean, if you have your account blocked and you're only using it for people you know and you're not trying to get random people to follow you, then the phone number would be fine. But I would definitely block that on Twitter and on Instagram.
yes, yep, very true. Good tip. That's why you could have 10 cards.
Yeah, because it automatically populates it. And I realized that after, and I was like, oh no, that's got to go.
Right.
So,
right. And then you can take it off when you edit that. So if it automatically populates on your card, make sure when you're doing the edit that you take the information off if you don't want that being shared out everywhere. I particularly don't care that much because I just block the number, but definitely if you don't want it, make sure it's off there. This is my YouTube channel. Of course, all my videos. I can pick something. This is where I uploaded the elixir. This was a quick video I did on the new glimmer shadow. So if I pick something that I really wanted to share on here, for instance, I just wanted to share, let's see, who's my shuffle. Here's Zoom. Our last Zoom meeting is on here as well. I put all my live ones on here. So lots of training on here. Let's find a video. I think I have one about my book. Let's see if I can find one. Which I don't know where it is. All right, at any rate, you want to share a video, say I want to do this one. I would take this video and I would just get the share link by going here to share. And all of them are like this. I'm gonna copy the link and then go back to shuffle, add a video. Now you can make a title for it if you wanted to say something on here, like this is elixir. I don't want one on there. I just want the link. So I'm going to go down here and paste that link. And then that video will show up at the bottom as well. See? So that's awesome. So if you have other videos that you like, or your company has a YouTube channel you can go on and you want to give it a plug, then that's how you put the videos on there. Down here is where you put your link buttons. So these link buttons right here that you see, join and save 40% or order now, this is where you add that. So whatever you wanted to say right here, this is where you would change it, capitalize it or whatever. And as you can see, when you choose your button color, how it stands out. I chose it to be white on the inside so that, it looks really nice with that. And then this is my website link for them to join, and then order today, which is down here. Now, if I want another link button, I can put another link button and put more information about me. So more info about me. And then here I can put my personal website, which I don't even need anymore because I'm not good like Carla. I don't blog like I'm supposed to. Whoops. I don't know where that went, social. Let's go down here, see if it went on here. There it is, more info about me. So that's my link for just me. It goes right to my personal website. So you can add as many links as you want. If you want more different links, you can put them on there too. So There's nowhere you can put this much information in one little area that's going to be advertised for you. So of course, now you want to go next to confirm it, check it out.
Not for $10 a month, because
not for $10 and have 10 different cards. Yeah. I mean, that's my thing.
It's like 10 individual web pages, and with the with a blog, I mean, guys, I spend $300, $400, $500 a year plus for the blog. So this is, and I mean, like, it's 20 just for like maintenance, and then it's like $20 a month to even have one. So this is so much cheaper, and it does the exact same thing. And you can actually use this, you know, as a funnel to get people's information by using the lead capture. So it's super amazing. Thank you so much, Lisa, for having me. I got to run, but I did want to.
I know you do.
You know,
all right, Carla, thanks for sharing with us.
All right, bye.
So this is how it's going to look. And for instance, once we save this, it asks you, do you want to notify your users that have viewed this card, that have received it previously? So when you've used your shuffle and you've used your card, and like that card, I can't even remember how many times I've used that card and how many times I've changed it. So anybody who's viewed it before, I've shared it with or whatever, if I say yes right now, everybody gets a notification on their phone that I just updated my card. No business card can do that. No website can do that. That's huge. So when I do my campaign card, every customer that's viewed it, everybody that I've shared it with anywhere, everybody on Shuffle that has cloned my card will get an update that says she just updated her card, and they'll go view it. Now I'm going to say no because I don't want everybody going on it right now. But since we did do this card, what I do want to show you is like the stats to the card. So before we make a campaign for it, just take a look at your activity. The activity on this card, I updated the card, somebody viewed it, and what's been going on with this card since I've done it. So all of the information on this card is all in the card activity, and it stays there. This card, which is my campaign card, has a lot of activity on it because I'm constantly changing it. So as you can see, you know, all of the activity that I've done and people viewing my card. Now, if I go on the stats for this card, this is where no business card will ever give this to you. So if you're into numbers and you want to see what's really working, where are your clicks at? How are they relating to your card? On here will show you like your referrals. Now I just updated it, so this is the day and I won't have anything. But if I go on for the year, it will show me that I've had 34 clicks. I had 1 successful sign up from this card. I had 7 sends. So I only sent this card out 7 times. There was the average of 6 minutes on my card. It had 193 views and 170 unique views. And then it'll show you where they're really viewing it and what's going on. And the viewer clicks, if they click the email, order to get a free, it's 6 clicks. Start your home-based business, 1 click. So that's everything that this card's done, which is really very cool. You know, you can't get that from just a business card ever. So we're going to go back. I'm going to try to change. Oh, there we are. Oh, I don't know why we went to this. Let's go back to my cards. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Come on. All right. So that's that. And let's see if we have any ones that have any other activity. This one, as you can see, has had 4,347 views on it because it's my campaign card. This is the card that I redo every single 2 weeks for my customers to shop with me. I give them a video. I'm actually loving the quick links, so I'm going to change this card up now, and down here I will probably have where you can scroll through and use it that way, because that I really liked. So back to our card again. Now, when you get on here, every card you make, you need to set up a campaign for. Campaigns are what really drive and give you the follow-up information on your card. And it's also where you can do the lead capture. So you're going to set up a campaign on your card. You could do this from your phone as well. These are all the campaigns that I set up for this card. I do them for each individual app a lot of times too. So I'm going to create a new campaign for this card. I'm going to call it Facebook campaign. You call this whatever you want. Nobody sees this but you. This is all for your information. Facebook campaign card, Elixir. So Facebook campaign Elixir. So sharing for leads on Facebook. Down here, it has a notification setting that you can use. You can do this just individual, which is all I want. I want it every single time somebody views it, I want to know. If you don't want your phone dinging a million times, make a daily summary card. Email notifications are on. You can shut them off and you can come in and check them at your convenience. I keep my notifications on push. I like to know when people, especially with lead capture on, I like to know if they're actually filling out my lead capture form. I want to include lead capture, check. Do I want this to show at the bottom? Do I want it to be an optional pop-up, or do I want it to be a mandatory pop-up? I want this to be a mandatory pop-up. So I'm gonna make it mandatory, when this means that it is automatically gonna pop up every time somebody clicks on my business card. This pop-up will show up and the information that I want is going to appear. Now, I don't have to make all of the fields mandatory, but you can make it that, or it could be an optional pop-up. And that optional pop-up means it'll show up, but it'll go away, like they can click right past it. Or it can show up at the bottom, which that's where, if you looked at how Carla had hers, sometimes I just keep it at the bottom because when they scroll through your whole card, it's down at the bottom. I don't always get to the bottom of the card, so I like it to be a pop-up. So we'll make it a mandatory pop-up. The first mandatory field is always first name, so that's going to show up regardless. I made it mandatory. They're going to have to fill out their first name to get past it. I want more fields. I want to know the short text field. I want their last name. So I'm going to write last name. I want their whole name, and I want to make it so they have to give it to me. Then I also want an email address. So I want an email address. I'm not going to make it mandatory. And I'm also going to want a phone number. And you can keep adding little fields. So whatever kind of information you want to collect from them. Now down here, it has radios, another field. I want a radio box. There's a drop-down menu or a checkbox. The radio box is a little box that shows up. And I'm going to title it, Best Way to Contact You. And the first one's going to say email. And then I'm going to add one, and I'm going to put phone number. Now this is going to mean that they're going to go on, and they're going to see that, and they're going to tell me that they're either going to choose email or phone number. Now, if I wanted to do another pop-up because I'm just interested, I'm going to have a cute little drop-down menu that says, would you like a brochure? And you can simply put yes, add another one, and put no. And they can only pick one on a drop-down menu. Or I think a drop-down menu, they can pick a few, but you can play with this. So now that I have this on here, I want this all to come individual. All my notifications are the same. That's how it's going to be. And I'm going to hit create. So now it comes here. You've done your card has been made. This is your campaign. This is the link for your campaign. It's your tracking link. It tracks. It'll go into all of those stats, and all of that information will save for your card. You can use this little thing if you're doing a show. You want to have it on your table where people can come up and just scan that. You can have that available. You can put it on the side of your car. If you have a magnet on your car, you can put it wherever you want to put it that people can scan it. Or you can right away go to Facebook and put this up. Now, I shared this before in my other videos, and I'll share it again. It should be okay because I didn't change the picture, but a lot of times when you go to share your last card, if you've created on Facebook, you do have to go in and you have to debug it. There is an actual debugger website just for Facebook ads because there's bugs that get stuck on it. So right here, you can call this whatever you want. The most important part about when you're sharing your cards, especially in social media, is the information you're giving that's going to attract them to want to click on your card. So if the picture is not, really getting them to get there, you're going to want to put something up like new powerful elixir. Here is a ton of information about this product. if you want more personalized service, because I can spell, click card and fill out information. I will be happy to contact you. All right, so let's share it. Now I can't show you what that looks like without sharing it on Facebook. And now without going to Facebook and showing you what it looks like, we have to click on it from here. So let's go on. Let's see if we can get it to refresh and show up first. Here it is, my card. So now when I click on here, my card comes up and there's my pop-up. Look how cool that is. So mandatory pop-up, leave me your info. First name, last name, email, phone number, email, best way to contact you, your phone, would you like a brochure? This pull-down menu says yes or no, so they can change that. They have to agree to the terms to go any further and submit. Oh, look, oh, it's required that they fill in their first and last name. So you can make whatever you want mandatory on here. So if you just want the first name, and what's really cool is once they fill this out, and I'm going to show you in a second, let's get off of here, go back. So you can do this now on Twitter, you can do it on LinkedIn or anywhere else. You can also just copy this link and then you can share it wherever you want as well. You can text message this to people just on your phone. You copy the link when you're in your Shuffle app and you can text message it out. And once somebody opens your card and they viewed it and they're in it, anytime I update, then that person will get this notification. So that's how the campaigns work. And you never want to get rid of a campaign. You always want to keep them in there so that you have the stats on what happened and all of that kind of stuff. Now, if I've shared cards with you or anybody has shared them with you, this is also where you clone the card and you can go in and use that information to make it easier. I highly recommend you get in there and play with it yourself, because that's where you're really going to learn where it's at. I did a fundraising card the other day, and Cynthia, you're on. This would be a fabulous spot, I think, on here to change this card so that we can, that roll around menu at the bottom will show. I mean, definitely would be awesome. Actually, let's share that card and see how that works while we're here together real quick. If you guys don't mind, that's what we'll do. I gotta get this out of the way. Go back here. I'll close this. We don't want that. Go back to Shellify, go back to my card.
I wasn't, Lisa, I wasn't able to clone your card. I don't think I could clone your card. I could only clone my own. That option doesn't come up because your cards aren't on my list. Those are your list. Those are your cards.
That's strange. Used to be able to when you shared them and you went to discover on here where it says discover anybody who shared their cards, you could view it. Well, maybe they took it off. They might have taken it off.
Well, I didn't go that far. I don't know about Discover, but.
Because if you go under Discover, everything that you've done under Discover, so like if somebody has, I can send requests for people, and then once that we're connected, or if they've sent me any of their information, I can go in and I can get their stuff. I don't know. I'll look into it more though, but I do know this would be a great option right here. Let's view this.
Yeah,
oh, we could do it from,
hold on.
We have to do it from Facebook. Let's go back. This is the card I made. I want to see how that looks. I'm going to have to fill out my information. And then I'll show you where that goes. Lisa Scola, best way is by email. So put my quick email on here, Scola, gmail.com. The phone number, yes, I would like a brochure. I agree, submit. So now this will go to me, thank you, and that closes out of the way. Now I can get to the card. So let's go to the bottom, see if this worked. Oh look, it worked. So now you can scroll back and forth. So let's click on the picture and see if it goes right to shop with Elixir. Let's see if it actually works since we did it quickly. Oh, look at that. You're shopping with Lisa Scola. Add that to your bag. Super cool when it works. Yay. That's awesome. Let's go back. Let's go back to the card and let's go to my book and see if that link worked, because that was really giving me a hard time, man. Wow, there it is. There's my book. Whoopsie-doo. Nice. Add it to the cart. and be on your way shopping. Very cool. I'm very happy about that. So you can make more of those on there, you guys. So how nice is that? Now, we haven't even gotten to the best part. You're like, and there's more. The follow-up is huge with this, okay? If you're not using your shuffle, and that's more like on my phone, I have to admit, because I do share my cards a lot from my phone. I get new representatives that join my team. I share them a quick welcome card, and it asks me right after that, do you want to set up a follow-up 15 minutes from where? So the follow-up's huge. And if somebody right here, if wanted to design your own card, this is where you'd want to, when they click on this link, it takes them right to shuffle. And when you're on here and you want to get shuffle, you want to know you can advertise this to people that they can get this for free. Just by clicking on here and taking this down to 1. It's $0. So if you have team members that just want one card and they want to share that card on Instagram like we just showed you, and they want to design that card to do all those things that we just did, they will not have the follow-up features on it or anything, but they can design a card with all their information for free if they choose just one QR code. Now, if they want more than one, they can get 2. They can get 3. 1, if they get 2, it's $1. But take it on up there to 10. Get your 10 cards, pick your shuffle subscriber. You want to be a shuffle subscriber. You notice that it's $19.99, but since they're using my referral code and click the bottom, they get the discount for the invite, and it's only $10 a month. For $10 a month, they get 10 of those cards to design. So that's why you want to share this. And then with this, Elify gives you an affiliate where you can be earning coins off of everybody who comes and joins this with you. So everybody you meet is a shuffle, could be a shuffle person for you. And you could be earning a little bit of money. Now, you're not gonna get rich right away off Elify, but I'm here to tell you there's people making $30,000 to $40,000 a year from Elify because they use the 4-person program. So if you get 4 people signed up, those 4 people get 4 people, they get 4 people. They go up to 8 gens here, and they're gonna give you a percentage off of all of this, $10 a month. So they keep their subscription going, and you're gonna get, you're gonna get $1 for every one. They're gonna get $1. Some of them, the percentages are higher. I don't understand it a whole lot, you guys. I don't really use this for my income, but there is like a vacation fund. Use it as a grocery fund every month and have it collect a couple $100 a month for you. I earn a couple $100 a month off of Elify, and I'm not doing a whole lot with it. All I'm doing is sharing it with people that I know it's going to benefit to have this type of thing. It's such a powerful tool. So you car salesman, somebody who hands you a business card, somebody who's in construction, you can share the power of having a shuffle card and them sharing it. Like you can literally say you've got a team of 6 or 7 people, not so much like in a business this way, but so you have an office where you all work in the dental office or something together. You want to support the guy that you work for. He could have his shuffle card set up, be paying the $10 a month. Everybody in his office could get that one card for $0 for free and advertise his business for him, and he could keep that card updated. So, I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it on that level as well. Also, you get the activity and the stats and all of the information that I showed you before. The untrackable link, you can preview it, and then you can share it right from your computer as well. And since it's powered by Google, when you share this card off, and I think it's easier actually to share from my phone, but when you're sharing it, anybody can get it. You can get it in an email, you can get it on your social media apps, you can get it in a text message, and it tells you when they viewed it. And if you're using that lead capture, I have a card just for lead capture. I think it's this one. Let's look. Unlimited leads, welcome to the team. Yep, it's this one right here. So if we go in here and preview this card, this is the one that I use just for the lead capture, which explains about Shuffle, which I have to, of course, make this a little nicer now because we have a few videos on it. But I'm going to update this, and then it also has, when I've done it, I've done this card with the, so that it has all the lead capture on it. Good Lord. And then it tells you all of this. All of the information that comes on here when they've been interested and they generated the link, get a new contact, somebody viewed it, somebody viewed it, somebody viewed it, they got a new contact. These new contacts are people that were interested in hearing more about the shuffle, hearing more about getting unlimited leads from their card. And I'm trying to find where it was when I shared it. And I had the one day, I had like 20 people click on it and I thought it was in here, but I'm not going to waste any more time trying to find it. So I'm going to open it up for questions right now because it's been about an hour and I don't want to keep this going on forever and ever. So are there any other different questions that you guys have on how to design the card or anything like that that I can answer?
How do you share them to somebody?
Well, that's easier to do from your phone.
Okay.
So when you open the shuffle up from your phone, which I'll show you, I don't know how well it's going to look on here, but my shuffle is right on my phone. So I'll try to get it on here on the top. And when you open it up, hey, hold on, let me go back to my cards because I was obviously in the middle of doing something and I never finished. Okay, so this is my unlimited lead card. It shows up right like that. When you swipe up on the card, it opens up a window that you can add a new contact, use a shuffle contact, use a campaign, or you show your QR code. So I would just choose new contact, and from there, you'll see name, let me get it on there, yeah, your name and all that information you fill in for them, their email, first name, last name, phone, and email. So right there, when you go down here, it says you can add a note, and see that box where it says scan card? So if they handed you a business card right there, you can scan the business card. The business card will actually put the information and pre-populate it on there for you. And it might jumble it up a little bit where you might have to change the name or whatever on there. But then once you do that, or at the bottom it says choose from your phone contacts. So you can actually choose by clicking that, and look, all my contacts came up. And I can share it right from there too. So, you know, once you do that, also what you get to do from your phone is once you do this and you hit this little check up in the corner because you're ready to send it, there's intros that come up. And when you're on your phone and you're using this from your phone, you can preempt intros. So the intros, let me find a contact. Hold on, we'll do this. We'll do it with this because it won't work anyways. All right. Right here, once I put the contact in, it asks me if I want it with capture, lead capture, or without. So I'm going to do it without lead capture for right now because I don't want that on there. I'm going to send it via a text message. So it asks you that. So I say, okay. Then it has all of your customized things on it. So these are customized. It has one already on there, or you can make your own by choosing that blue little button. Choose your intro or customize it. Now you can change it to say whatever you want. Right now it says, thank you for your business card, Amy. I saved you in my contacts and here is my digital card. So that's what that says. That's what's going to show up when it gets sent to them. You can actually make different ones and save them in here. So it's fun because if I hit choose intro, do you see all of these that came up? There's a whole list of them. There's a ton of them. I make them all the time because I'm always changing what I want to say. And then you can just hit send. Once you hit send, it shows up. That's going to be in a text message. There's her name. There's the message. Once I send it, this comes up. And this is your follow-up. So right now it's going to ask me, congratulations, do you want to follow up? So schedule a follow-up reminder or no. So I'm going to schedule a follow-up reminder. Once you do that, it comes up and it shows you when do you want to follow up? Do you want to follow up in a day? When do you want to follow up? So if I want to do a standard 1 day from now, or I can click 15 minutes from now, or I could do 15 minutes from viewed. You see that second button says viewed? I can do, I want it to tell me 15 minutes after they view this card, it's going to send me a notification that Amy viewed my card. So now I know I can follow up. So if you have leads that you're following up with your company, and you're sending them your card to try to get them signed up, that's the perfect opportunity to say, I want to know 15 minutes from the time this is viewed. Now you know they've looked at it, you know they viewed it, you don't feel like the stalker because now you're going to know, hey, Just wondering if you had a chance to take a look at that business card or anything. They're going to be like, that's weird. I was just looking at your card. But I think it's easier to share from the phone on the email. And you can do it from the computer, but this way is a great way for you guys to look and see. And sometimes it's easier to add pictures from your computer or your laptop. But honestly, I screenshot stuff from my phone, and I can go into websites quicker on my phone sometimes, and it is easier to edit them on your phone. But you can play with it and have fun.
Okay.
Any other questions about that? All right, anybody else got anything else they want to ask while you got me on here? All right, I'm going to stop my screen share.
Hey, I wanted to know, how did Carla do the FaceBot thing, the ID? I've been trying to rack my brain.
Did you watch her video?
I was trying to, but I don't see anything.
You watch her whole video. She actually explains when you go into your Facebook page, the settings. She goes step by step on how to do that.
Okay.
I don't have that video saved, and I'll have to look on it, but that's how you put that message bot on there. Having the message bot show up on there when you're sharing that card, that's huge. A lot of people they love sending instant messages. And the fact that they can instant message you on social media, like right now, and you're like, hi, how can I help you? And you can have your bot say that, that's a whole lot, especially if you're running like, say you've got a construction company and you're sending this card out to people and they're getting on your business card and it shows right up there, hi, how can I help you? And you're able to ask a question that goes right to you that you can answer right away. That's huge. So we'll watch the video, Cynthia. And if you don't get it, I have to rewatch it because I couldn't find the video the other day when I wanted to redo it and put it on mine, and I got sidetracked, of course, last time I tried to do it to get the ID in it. It actually it's not hard. It just is a matter of going in and adding. I added the LFI on my page. I can't show it because there's a lot of very sensitive material, and this is going on YouTube, so I can't show my page on this. I'd have to stop the recording to look, but let me see. Hold on. Let me do this.
I was trying to do, I know she went on the Facebook page and click on the about, but I tried to do that, but I don't know.
It's not working? Your Facebook page about's not working?
I don't know where she went to click on the about. I went on the Facebook page and
you got to go on the page, and I think you go under settings and the about shows up on the side.
Yes. There was something, I did find a Facebook ID, it said? ID. It said something about an ID, and I copied it, and then it didn't work. Now, will it work on the phone, or is it on the computer?
No, you have to add LFI to your Facebook page as it's not going to work until you add the L, because you got to add any website that you're going to allow to use your Facebook page for stuff like that. You have to you have to tell it it's okay. So that has to be done first. It's the first part of her video.
Allow.
Yep, you have to allow it. You have to add it to the allowed websites.
Oh, all right. That's for another day.
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Any other questions? I'm going to stop the recording real quick. Hold on. And I'll actually go look for it. So thanks for watching. All the links will be, if you're watching this on YouTube, all the links will be down in the description if you need to find anything. So that's the disclaimer. And then hold on.